In 2015, the television program 60 Minutes tested laminate flooring sold by the largest specialty flooring retailer in America. The samples contained formaldehyde levels up to 20 times the legal limit in California. Formaldehyde, a known carcinogen, in the floor your children crawl on. The company paid $36 million to settle the class action. The CDC confirmed the cancer risk was 3 times higher than originally estimated, 6 to 30 cases per 100,000 people. The company changed its name. It is now bankrupt. But the flooring is still in 760,000 American homes. That scandal should have been the end of cheap vinyl flooring. Instead, it was the beginning. Today, luxury vinyl plank has become the best-selling flooring category in America. Contractors install it in million-dollar homes. Big box stores stack it floor to ceiling. They call it luxury. They call it waterproof. They call it indestructible. It is none of those things. And today we are going to expose the 3 lies hiding under your new floor and show you exactly what to buy instead. The first lie is the word waterproof. Every vinyl plank box in America says waterproof on the label. Flooring inspectors have tested this claim. Take 2 vinyl planks, click them together exactly as the manufacturer instructs. Lay them on a paper towel and pour water on the seam. Wait an hour. Lift the planks. The paper towel is wet. Water penetrates the click-lock joints on every single product tested. The manufacturers know this. That is why they recently started requiring a separate plastic vapor barrier underneath the planks. Read the fine print. Waterproof means from the top down only, not from the bottom. Not from the sides, not through the joints. When water gets under vinyl planks, and it will, it becomes trapped between the plank and the subfloor. It cannot evaporate through the vinyl because vinyl is a moisture barrier. The water sits, mold grows. The planks cup, curl, and lift at the edges. Flooring inspectors report that cupping is now the single most common vinyl plank failure they investigate. It is not a maintenance problem, it is a physics problem. If you installed vinyl plank flooring in your kitchen or bathroom because the box said waterproof, you were lied to. The water is already under your floor. But even if your floor stays dry, there is a second lie that is quietly poisoning your investment. Vinyl plank flooring cannot be refinished. When a hardwood floor scratches, you sand it down and apply a new finish. You can do this 4 to 6 times over the life of the floor. A single hardwood floor can last 50 to 100 years because the damage never reaches the wood. You just keep renewing the surface. When vinyl plank scratches, and it scratches easily despite every marketing claim, the damage is permanent. The printed image layer is a photograph of wood laminated under a thin wear layer. Once the wear layer is cut through, you are staring at a photograph with a scratch through it. There is no sanding it. There is no filling it. The plank is dead. You rip it out and replace it. And here is where the economics destroy you. Vinyl plank flooring lasts 10 to 25 years depending on quality. Hardwood lasts 50 to 100. Over a 50-year period, you will replace vinyl plank 2 to 3 times. Each replacement costs $5 to $8 per square foot installed. For a 1,000 square foot home, that is $15,000 to $24,000 in total flooring costs over 50 years. A hardwood floor costs $8 to $12 per square foot installed one time. Refinishing costs $3 to $8 per square foot every 10 years. Over 50 years, the total cost is $10,000 to $16,000. The hardwood is cheaper, not by a little, by thousands. They sold you a disposable floor and called it luxury. That word should make you furious. But the most insulting lie is what this flooring is actually made of. The word luxury implies quality materials. Here is what is actually inside your luxury vinyl plank: polyvinyl chloride, PVC, the same plastic used in sewer pipes, calcium carbonate, chalk dust, plasticizers to make the PVC flexible, UV stabilizers, fungicide, and a printed photograph glued to the top. Before 2020, many manufacturers used phthalates as the plasticizer. Phthalates are endocrine disruptors linked to reproductive and developmental health risks. Most manufacturers have since removed them. Most, not all. Check your floor. If it was installed before 2020, the phthalates may still be off-gassing in your home right now. And here is the environmental crime. Vinyl plank flooring is almost impossible to recycle. At the end of its 10 to 15-year life, it goes to a landfill where it breaks down into microplastics. Every floor you install today will outlast your grandchildren as pollution. Hardwood is a tree. When you are done with it, it decomposes. This is not complicated. If you spent $5,000 or more on luxury vinyl flooring in the last 5 years, you bought a plastic photograph of wood that scratches permanently, traps water underneath itself, may contain chemicals linked to health risks, and will end up as microplastic pollution in a landfill. That is not luxury, that is disposable. But here is what the flooring industry does not want you to know. There are still 3 options that are built to last a lifetime. We are about to name all 3. But first, quick question. What flooring do you have in your home right now, and how long has it lasted? Drop it in the comments. We read every single one. Now, what should you actually buy? Number 3, porcelain tile. Porcelain is fired clay. It does not scratch. It does not fade in sunlight. It does not absorb water. It contains no chemicals that off-gas. A porcelain tile floor installed in 1950 looks the same today as the day it was laid. The material is so hard that it resists damage from dropped pots, dragged furniture, and pet claws without any visible wear. Modern porcelain comes in wood-look planks that are nearly indistinguishable from real hardwood at a glance. Installation costs more than vinyl, typically $8 to $15 per square foot, but you will never replace it. That is the difference between a purchase and an investment. Number 2, engineered hardwood. This is real wood on top of a plywood core. The top layer is genuine hardwood veneer, typically 2 to 6 millimeters thick. It looks like wood because it is wood. It feels like wood because it is wood. The plywood core provides stability that solid hardwood lacks, making it suitable for basements and kitchens where solid hardwood would warp. Better engineered hardwood can be refinished 1 to 2 times, extending its life to 20 to 40 years. And when it is finally worn out, it decomposes naturally. No microplastics, no landfill. Price range, $7 to $15 per square foot installed. Number 1, solid hardwood. A solid hardwood floor can be sanded and refinished 4 to 6 times over its life. That is 50 to 100 years of service from a single installation. Real estate agents confirm that 99% say homes with hardwood sell easier. 82% say they sell faster. 90% say they command up to 10% more at sale. A hardwood floor does not just hold value, it creates value. The drawback is upfront cost. Solid hardwood runs $8 to $15 per square foot installed for domestic species like oak or maple. That sounds expensive until you do the math we already did. Over 50 years, hardwood costs less than vinyl, and you get to live on real wood the entire time. The cheapest floor is the one you never have to replace. Here's the rule. Buy the floor made of a material that existed before plastic was invented. Wood, stone, fired clay. If it has been used as a floor for centuries, it works. If it was invented in a chemical factory in the last 30 years and marketed as luxury, it is not. Stop buying the photograph, buy the wood. The most expensive floor is the one you install twice. If this investigation saved you from a mistake, subscribe. We release a new investigation every week.